Welcome back to the Cape Coral Fort Myers online tour. Okay, I'm leaving Stonewater right now. I did just finish up doing two videos, one of the community and one of the manager special. I'm going to put the link below if you would like to see them. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to take you around Cape Coral. I'm heading over Coral Bay. It's that community I told you about in my previous video. So it's a brand new community that's taking off. North Fort Myers, Cape Coral area. So I'm going to drive over there, and I see a lot of you guys that really like my driving around tours. And I have a lot of questions also about what's going on with the construction, how's the market. And I want to go and let you see how the market, you see it for yourself. All the new construction that's taking over, it's amazing. And that's why, I'm going to drive up around. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I try to answer all my comments, and if you like this type of video, feel free to hit the like button. And let's go around. Let me go over here first. So I want to take you up Chiquita, and then we'll go east on Kissimmee. Okay, so that way you get to see, a main street, what they look like. Okay, a lot of you guys that have not been in Cape Coral, just want to fill you in. This is the northwest and northeast side that I'm going to be showing you in this video. It's very central, more or less in the middle of Cape Coral, in the north part. Okay, this area here, a lot of people are liking it now because it's very high. It's there's no flood insurance at this time in this area, so it's one of the highest area here. So that's why a lot of construction is taking over here. So a lot of people are saying the market's going to crash, everything's going. I can tell you from what I see. That's why I want to do this video, so you can see how construction is doing here. So over here to my left, that's Mariner High School. It's a beautiful school. Over here is where the stadium is. And it's a very beautiful school. This one serves the northwest side of Cape Coral. A lot of people that live here in the northwest, they tend to go to the high school. Cape Coral has a couple of high schools, and they also have a Cape Coral charter school system that they have a middle school, but they had two elementaries, one middle school, and a high school. And that's where my kids went, and I can tell you that it's a very good school system. It's a very good school system. I'm planning to do a video. Maybe my daughter will help me so she can explain it how it works. So you guys that have kids and planning to move to Florida, that's something to look forward when you move to Florida. So I can tell you from the experience that I had in my son's city of Cape Coral. This school is actually owned by the city. Charter school, for me, has been a blessing. It's been, my son did incredibly good. He started when the school opened, and he went all the way from, I think he started at third grade, he went all the way to high school. Then he ended up going to UF, University of Florida. And you know how much my tuition cost me? The tuition for the school for the 4 years cost me? Absolutely zero. Okay? They have a system here with it's called the Bright Futures, that is paid by the lotto, by the lottery. And if your kid, when I took my son to the school, to the Cape Coral Charter School, they promised me, if you do what we tell you to do, your son does what we tell him to do, he's going to go for free to college. We can almost guarantee you that if you do exactly what we tell you to do. So I just took the risk, going to a new school that nobody knew, and it worked. Now my daughter, it's also in high school, and she's becoming a senior next year, and she's in the same track as her brother. So it does, that school system for me, from my experience, I can tell you that it's very good. I mean, it's that's why I want to, I don't want to talk too much about it, because I want, maybe my daughter to give you some insights. So if you have kids, you can maybe show them the video. But it's amazing. For my son, I only had to pay the room and board and books and food. Other than that, all the tuition was completely free, paid by the lottery, the Bright Future program that they have here in Florida. They don't only have it in Cape Coral, they have it in other places throughout Florida. But what I like about the charter school of Cape Coral is the way that they set up their schools from elementary to high school. So they know their goal is to get you to go to college. So, I mean, the way that they taught my kids, it was amazing. I don't know if they still do have it, but in elementary, there's a no homework policy. You know what that is? No homework policy. And the kids loved it. No homework policy. And then what it turns out to be is that the kids go ahead and do their homework without being told, because they want to do better and they want to get good grades. So it's amazing how they did it. I mean, they actually, my son and my daughter, I can tell you that the school did great. So just want to let you know about that. If you have kids and you're planning to move to here to Cape Coral, to get in, if you're going into middle school and high school, it might be not that difficult, but to go into the elementaries, you got to check around and make sure you're here early, because there's a waiting list. Okay, so make sure that you check. If you're coming in, it might take you. If you're coming at the beginning of the year, I don't think you might make it. So just got to call in and check, because that goes up and down. But I mean, for the last, let's say 10 years, I always hear that they have a lot of, and they got 2 elementary schools. That's what is incredible. They got 2 elementaries and they're completely packed. So the middle school, I mean, it's kind of, if you're coming at a middle school and high school, you have a better chance of getting in. Okay, so that's enough about school. Let's continue our tour. Right now I'm in Kissimmee, heading east, and this is what this looks like. This over here to my right, that's the water plant that's going to be serving all this area. But don't think because the water plant is here, this area here has water and sewer. What the city does, they go with the area with most growth and they take their pipes over there, and that's where they start hooking up. So I got a map that shows you where they're planned to have all those areas that are going to have water and sewer. Okay, water and sewer, the prices that go with the economy. So right now, if you're going to get hit with the water and sewer, it's going to be kind of expensive. I've seen it going up to what I pay for it. I paid almost $35,000-$40,000 for it 25 years ago, and it went down to like $15,000, and now they're saying that it's going back up into the $25,000-$30,000, maybe even more. I haven't checked how much it's now, because it goes according to the construction prices. So, but that map that I got, if you guys want it, feel free to text me or call me. I can send it to you. It's a PDF. Maybe I'm going to put it online sometime. It's a PDF that has all the planned areas that the city has, that were the areas where they're going to put the water and sewer. The best thing, there's some areas already in the Northwest that they already have the water and sewer. The best thing is if you get those areas, sometimes the economy wasn't that bad back then, so their prices are not going to be that high when you assume whatever the past buyer, the past owner, homeowner has. Okay, so it's assumable, and it's get paid in your taxes. Okay, so you could pay it at once, or you could pay it in your taxes. So I might do a video later on explaining more about that. Okay, so just want to let you guys know. So we're here in our Kissimmee tour view, and check out all the homes being built. They're everywhere. I don't know if you noticed this, I left Stonewater as being new construction almost in every block. You can see still some hurricane damage fence. You see this, the more north than you go, the more spread out it gets. So the more closer you go to Pine Island, the more homes are being built in that area there, because they're closer to all the shoppings and all the restaurants and all that. But right now what's happening, it's starting to build everywhere. But right now the best concentration will be close to Pine Island. One, because some of those areas already got the water and sewer, and even though they pay more for it, people like it to have that water and sewer. They don't like to have the well water. The well water, it's as long as you have a good reverse osmosis system, it's you barely there's not that much the smell, taste, it's okay. And the only thing is that people are afraid here that when you're buying a resale, an older resale in this area here, with the dry season that we get, some of those wells water are going down because so many people are moving in, and the wells were not being dig enough, were not dig deep enough for this times now that everybody's starting to move around here. So that's something when you're buying an older home in the northwest or northeast, is something to look for, that you might have to do a deeper well. But when the new homes, they do them a lot deeper, so you might not have the issue. Here's more new construction. Check out over here, more new construction. Over here, most of the homes, you're talking about 1,800 square feet, 1,700 square feet or under. You're not gonna find a humongous house. Sometimes you do, but you're not gonna find like a humongous house in this area here. Now we're here to my left. That's the industrial area of Cape Coral. That's the North Industrial Park here in Cape Coral. And as you can see now, they got gas station back here. They have a general store. I remember when I moved here 20 something years ago, there was nothing here, but this place was here. They have a pretty big boat factory in there that create beautiful boats that are sold all around the world. There's a video that I did about what's going on in Cape Coral. I'm going to put the link below. If you're interested about what's going on commercially and residential, and you have an hour to look at it, it's worth it, okay? Because it shows you everything that's coming here. Technically, if you're not that inclined to spend an hour watching, if that's not something that you look forward to, it's a long video, but if you're moving here, I recommend you to watch it because it has a lot of information, a lot of things are coming up. So a lot of my subscribers that actually bought here, they really like it because they're all excited at all the new things that are coming. And it's nice. They've got a lot of new development that is going to be commercial. It's going to be very nice. Okay, now we're approaching Del Prado. I'm in Kissimmee. This land over here, most likely is going to be some kind of really nice development sometime. They have had a lot of different plans for it, but they haven't decided yet. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to drive here from Del Prado, Kissimmee, all the way to 41, and you'll be able to see some communities, okay? You're going to be able to see, I'm going to just pass by and show you the entrance of each community so you have an idea. Over here, right there behind that auto zone, that's a big shopping plaza where Publix is an anchor supermarket, and it has a couple of shops and restaurants and stuff. So I want to show you what this area is, because that place that I'm taking you it's very close to here. It's actually on the backside of all of this. So I still don't know if it's technically inside Cape Coral. I think it's the address says Fort Myers, so that's something I'm gonna have to ask the builder. But you see here, you got your Publix with your stores. More things are being built right now. You got a urgent care here, McDonald's, and this is the big parcel I was talking about. That's gonna have some really nice development. We don't know yet what, but that's one of the best parcels that we got here. I hope the city gives them to somebody who's gonna build something nice. Okay, now we're coming. Over here you got a nice park. It's a kind of an environmental park. It has a nice river going across, stream. And a lot of people like to go there. Over here, like I was told you, a lot of communities. And this is Coral Lakes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put links on the bottom to these communities so you see how much the prices range and the type of homes that they have. If you like anything and you want me to go in and do a video of the community, feel free to let me know in the comments. That's what I'm here for. Okay, this street here, that goes to an area there that is also a lot of new construction going on. And it's Gator Circle. There's a high school in there. Beautiful park that just finished. So a lot of things going on here. Okay, now we're still moving down Del Prado. We passed Coral Lakes. Now we're heading to 41. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drive around 41 so you have an idea what 41 looks. That's North Fort Myers, and then we're going to move into the next video. I'm going to move into Coral Lakes. Coming soon, Yellow Fever Creek. I tell you, so many things are happening. I'm so happy that I would have loved, if I was moving to a community, I would like to move in like this time now, because I know that now from now it's only up. There's already so much investment already here that it's the only way that we can go. It's as a community, it's more shops, more stores, because they need to provide for people that are moving in, that are living here now. So okay, let's get over here. Over here we got two communities. I'm gonna make a right here, so you just go around the entrance. Over here to my left, that's Bella Vida. Very nice. It's a pretty nice size community. They were one of the first communities that they were building a second story out of block. And then Coral Lakes came over here and they actually did the same thing. All the second story over here in Coral Lakes, the outer block. On the other one, I don't think so, but this one, it's all of them are outer blocks. So Coral Lakes is two sections. It has this section here and that section over here. And it's very nice community, very beautiful. I do have early videos of it that I took when the community was being built. So if you would like to see it, go on my playlist, or we'll try to see if I could maybe make a playlist and put it in the description below so you guys can see it, okay? So over here across, as you can see, Bella Vida, very nice community also. That one has a lot of mature landscape. It's very nice. Okay. What makes it attractive to these communities is the nice, trees, sidewalk to jog, a lot of amenities inside of them. And for instance, Bella Vida, it's so big that you can see actually has another entrance here. And over here to my right, that's Entrada. And I think it does have another entrance to the back too, close to where we're going. Okay. Here's another area here that is growing a lot here to my left. It goes into that Cater Circle area. There's a lot of new construction taking off there. This street here. Now I heard that they're going to put a traffic light here. There's a lot of traffic starting to come over here. And this is another, strip mall that they have serving this area. And right in front of me, that's the entrance to Cape Coral from North Fort Myers. Okay, if you're coming down 41, this is the main entrance. It's a very nice entrance. Okay, so now that light that you see here in front of me, that's 41. Okay, it's 41. In some areas, it's packed with businesses, it's packed with everything, restaurants and everything. But this area here, it's kind of like relaxed. Okay, we do have a beautiful Publix. Let me go straight so I can show you what's here, because it's very close to that place where I'm gonna be starting my next video. So there's a lot of small communities around this area here. This mall here serves to, and this is like a place that is starting to grow because most of the land already south, it's already taken, and so it's going north. The growth is going north. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I mean, everything started in Naples. It grew up to Bonita, then it moved up to Fort Myers, and now it's moving, to here, to North Fort Myers. And actually, in North Fort Myers, they already have condominiums, high-end condominiums. And when you see them, they're in the middle of nowhere. But they're thinking about the future or what's coming. So right here, you got your shopping center. A lot of different little stores. You got your Publix as an anchor. Okay, in this 41, in this section that I'm going to be going to that new community, if I go down this block, 41, a little bit more, there will be Home Depot, there will be a lot of more places to go, actually a movie theater. So I just want to let you know that this area here is growing. So when I show you this community back here, don't think that it's, it's in the middle of nowhere. And one nice thing about this area here is that you're very close to Fort Myers, to downtown Fort Myers. Okay, you just go down 41. Probably from here it's probably 10 minutes, and you're hitting downtown Fort Myers. So this 41 is actually the street that actually brought everybody down from up north to this area here, and actually to Miami. This street actually starts in the East Coast in Biscayne Bay, around the Brickell area. You could go down this street all the way there. So I've done it. It goes right through the middle of the Everglades. So it's a two-way lane, two-way and 4 lanes, all the way to Miami. You could go in this road. This road connects everything. Connects Bonita, Naples, Estero, and this is the road that people used to come down from up north. So you still find, if I go down the south in this road a little more, you still find those old kind of motels that they had from people when they came to Florida and they stayed in. But a lot of them are, run down, that they were going to be probably knocked down and built something new, or they're not. You can see some of them, but there's not that many anymore. But back in the 60s and 70s, that this was the road where everybody hanged out, and so now I'm gonna make a U-turn here, and I'm gonna finish up with this video, and I'll start my next video coming into the entrance of the community, the new community I want to show you. Okay, so check out the traffic. We do have traffic here, see, and plenty of it. This year we kind of have more traffic than any other year due to the hurricane. We got a lot of people from out of state and from different counties coming here to help with the rebuild. We have all the owners from up north that came down to look at their homes, so they're staying longer after the hurricane, so they're staying longer. And we got, you know, all the typical snowbirds that come over to spend their winter here. So, and all this construction going on. Check it out, you have trucks everywhere. So basically this year was kind of hard, a little harder on the traffic. But let's see what happens after, you know, the hurricane. You know, hurricanes, workers start leaving, do that, they're getting catch up with it. I mean, as you see driving around, there's some roofs still need to be replaced, but basically the infrastructure of the city is ready to go. There's a really nice restaurant in Cape Coral that is on the Jack Club area that was taken down by the hurricane, and they already told me a week ago that in the next couple weeks it will reopen. So a lot of people are excited about that. That's where everybody goes and watch the sunset. So I'm gonna let you know as soon as they open. I'm gonna do a video showing you. Okay, so now this is what 41 looks like. Billboards, because everybody who goes through here, they're coming from somewhere else. So that's how it used to be. So like I was saying, here's Sable Springs. It's a nice community also, it's an older community. This area here, there's a couple communities hidden back there that you don't get to see. So now here we're going to Business 41, it's going to be to the left, and the other 41 straight right. Business 41 takes you into downtown Fort Myers, in the middle of it, and this 41 takes you on the north side of downtown. So you have your choice. Like you see, you got new gas stations coming up here. Remember, a couple years from now, everything that you see is new wasn't here. So this place is actually growing a lot. Here's the shell factory. This is something that a lot of people have come through for many, many years. Okay, now I'm gonna stop the video right here. So I'm in here in Playa del Sol. I'm gonna stop the video right here. I wanna hope you guys enjoy this video driving across Cape Coral. And please, if you would like to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you on the next video.